Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 69 of Direwolf20's server play series. Neptune built something neat over here. Soren, let me stand there and try it out. So this is the Neptune's Invisible Shop of Invisibility. 1 emerald for 1 potion. Stand on plate and drop payment. Wait 10 seconds. Okay, so standing on plate and dropping payment. Yoink. Hey, sucked up the item. Nice. I'm hearing a timer down there, so I imagine there's like a transposer or something.
So
hey, I got a potion of invisibility. That's cool.
Oh, it used Mistcraft, didn't it?
Those tools, you have to
Nice.
use the laptop, put the lap pack on before it runs out, because whenever you actually use the tool, when it uses up a charge, when you use the tool, it will pull and fully recharge itself from the laptop if you're wearing it. But you have to actually get one use out of it to do it. That's why you have to do it before you drain them.
Yes, I've
noticed
this problem.
Okay.
It's a thunderstorm too. Well, I'm gonna get working on that Mistcraft portal add-on to my computer portal room thingy, and then we'll see what else I need to work on today. I might be able to finish that in this episode, or it might carry over. So I'll be back in a few when I'm ready to get working on it. Alright guys, I'm back. I looked into how I want to do this, and I decided I'm going to go with the similar plan to the one that Richard G made on the previous server, which is he kind of placed 4 turtles around the block there. So that'll give me, what, 16 times 4? So that's, 64? Yeah. So I should be able to create 64 linking books, which is way more than we should ever need. If we ever do need more than 64 linking books, I'll come up with a better solution, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that'll be enough for this portal room. Heck, if more than one person adds a linking book here, I'll be pretty excited, I'm not going to lie. So next on the list is some crystals. Let's get back to my overworld base. Where do I have crystals at? Do I have them in one of my chests over here? Do I have any crystals anywhere? Oh, I have some.
Mistcraft crystals.
I do have some, I found them.
I was thinking it's like, you have way more crystals right now than you need, but not Mistcraft crystals.
Hey, Soren?
Yes, your crystals I have lots of. You know why I have lots of them?
Because they're useless.
You are a quick learner, Soren. I am proud of you.
When you look up from the workshop, do you see anything?
Clouds, stars, my inability to fly.
You see that?
I'm seeing...
There's a text at the bottom of my screen saying you can't fly.
I'm seeing it looks like trees or something like that are up there, but when I fly up there, they vanish.
I assume you don't have Optifine installed, and...
I found a house, Alex.
There's lots of houses.
No. It's just wandering around randomly.
Alex is terribly not impressed right now.
Apparently not.
Found someone's GPS thingy up here.
That's stairs.
I'm just wondering who it belongs to is all.
Someone also has a deployer up here with something.
That's Richard G's.
Oh, his anvil deployer.
Now I could have sworn that would have opened the portal. Why did that not open the portal?
Oh, this is a place I shouldn't be at. Anyway.
What do you mean, place you shouldn't be at?
Well, it's Elram's house. I'm going away now.
Oh, if you want to stop your looking around real quick, I can show you the mob farms where you can get supplies and stuff like that. Also, if you need them.
I never really understood XCOM's portal system and how the linking thingies worked. Let me figure this out and I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
Alright guys, we're back and here's what we've come up with. And Soren, those blocks are cool looking, but I don't know if they're gonna work for me. I mean, I guess they can. I could always, you know what I can do is I can make it a portable hole access system. I should be able to portable hole right through here and have no problem getting in and out, because I don't think that'll touch my turtle.
You're having too much fun with that portable hole.
Well,
No.
you know, it's useful.
Yeah.
So, gotta get a roof on this thing, but that's not that big a deal. So we'll be able to portable hole in and out of this area by going through the Mistcraft portal. What I'm going to do is assign each of these turtles an ID and a name, which you can see I've already done with the labeling system. So this is computer ID 412, this is computer ID 413, 414, and computer ID 415. And then what I'll do is I'll, you know, wind up just sending a RedNet message over, you know, RedNet to whatever computer I need to go to. And then from there, I can,
you found
know,
your Wolfies already, huh?
deposit into the slot here, whatever inventory, etc., etc. So I'm going to go write a couple programs, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Oh, and I also moved my Aretha turtle in here.
Where are you that you can...
Alright guys, so I basically wrote a program on this turtle that will run at startup, and when it receives a message, it will place the book into the receptacle based on the message of what inventory slot to pick from. So if I send the message 1, it'll choose slot 1. If I send the message 2, it'll choose slot 2. So, just for testing purposes, we're about to give this a shot. We're going to say
maybe someone did build here, Jaded.
that rednet.open back, and then I'll say we're just going to send the message. Well, I'm going to send 2. And what that should have done is chosen slot 2 and dropped to the book. But there was no book in slot 2. Unexpected. Oh, expected number. Okay. Turtle.select. We'll have to do 2 number here. Convert whatever we send it a number. And give this a shot again. So that should have selected slot 2 and tried to place whatever was in slot 2. See how it's sitting there? But that's cool, because now we're going to try it with the actual, you know, slot that it's in, slot 1. And yes, I know this is not a 9x9. It's a 9x5, but still odd numbered blocks. And we're going to send the message of 1. And this should open the Mistcraft portal. Boom, just like that. Ta-da! Awesome. And then if I do this, it'll awesome. Okay, cool. So now I just need to get a system to read the location file inside my program so that it'll handle this. So I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, I am back, and here's what I got. So my turtles are named by number. So this guy is turtle number 1. The other guys are going to be 2, 3, and 4. I just haven't written the code for them yet. But basically, on startup, they're going to wait for a message, and they're going to announce their turtle number. And then I'm going to place books inside their inventories for destination. So here's a linking book to my quarry, and this is a linking book to the overworld. Cool so far? I think so. These guys are having fun. What I'm going to do is set it up so that you enter here, you have a 3-digit number. The first digit is going to be which turtle it goes to, and the next 2 digits are going to be the slot number to pull from. So turtle 1, slot 1 is 101, which I've got here. 102 will be there. Cool. So let's do this. We'll say, we'll call it Dire Home, and we'll call the frequency 102. Yes. Cool. Now the way this works, real quick, code-wise, is it's going to look at it, and it's just going to say if the frequency is less than 1,000, right here, then what we're going to do is we're going to calculate which turtle to choose by dividing the frequency by 100, which will give us like 1.01 or 1.02, something like that. And then we're calling the math.floor function, which basically rounds down. So then 1.0, 1 point whatever becomes 1, and 2 point whatever becomes 2. So we know which turtle to talk to. Now remember, my turtle IDs were 412, 413, 414, and 415. So we're just going to add 411 to that. So if it's 1 plus 411 is 412, and that's the turtle that we're going to send the frequency to. So that's the turtle ID. Then we send a message last turtle, which is, you know, calculated here. And we send frequency number modulo 100, which gives me the second 2 digits. So if it was 101, that frequency number modulo 100 would be 01. Remember, that's kind of like your remainder when you're doing modulus. Then we, that's it, basically. So it puts the book in. It doesn't close the portal unless I call the function close portal, which it remembers what the last turtle was and just sends the 0 command, which means it just tells the turtle back there to just pull the book out. And I assign that to the key press of C, as in close. So this should work now. So I'm going to go over here, and just to prove that my portal to my this portal thing still works and is cool. Hooray! And now I'm going to open up a portal here to Direwolf. Ta-da! This portal is now opened. And you can see this guy announce that he's dropping slot 2. And again, he just reminds you, I'm turtle number 1. And you can see slot 2 no longer has a book in it because the book is here. And that leads to my house, the overworld. If I want to close the portal, I can just press the C key. And that will close the portal. Because the C key issues the turtle.suck command. That's all it does, is it pulls the book out. I'll even show it here real quick. See? Function clear is just turtle.suck. And basically what it's saying is if the message is 0, then clear. Otherwise, place the book. And that's how that works. Pretty straightforward. Let's just reboot this guy, and then we should be in good shape. So if I want to go to my home via Mistcraft portal, boom. Ta-da! That doesn't work that way yet. And somebody dropped things here, and they're mine now. Somebody's dropping Essentia, and I keeping it. And that is pretty much how it works.
Interesting dialects.
I unmuted TeamSpeak, by the way, so
Sorry.
you guys are talkable now.
Yay.
All right, Soren, you ready to check it out?
You unmuted or you did mute?
That is pretty awesome. I'm really
Dang,
liking
what?
the key binding events, by the way. Epicness.
What's awesome? I want to see something awesome.
Are you on the server?
I can be on the server in moments.
You watch my stream?
No,
Alright,
it's more
Soren.
fun to be on the server.
Go ahead and show
By
your
the way,
stream.
Jaded, with the mods we have installed, you can make mossy
Choose
cobblestone.
either Direhome or Corey.
I know.
A dire.
Cool. Now wait
Why
before.
make
Oh,
it
okay, you
if
can go
there's
in.
a handy,
And then come back.
easily accessible?
It takes
Yeah,
like
we
3
can throw
hours
it
for the
again.
client to load, so give me a second here.
It's all
Only
good.
3 hours?
Roughly.
There's a way to get back.
I'll get you back here, Soren.
I got it. Right outside the door. Okay.
So note that it's leaving the last book in there on purpose.
Uh-huh.
Open up the computer and press the C key on your keyboard. C as in close. Now look at the portal.
Oh. I was like, got it.
Cool.
Empty.
So it purposely leaves it open, and then C is close. Now I think what I'm also going to do is set up a monitor, probably a color monitor, on top of this guy to demonstrate or announce, you know, where the portals are going and that kind of thing. So how about I come back after I figure out the best way to do that?
I just made.
My client
Okay,
side, I
guys,
have
we are
position
back, and I
mod
just
that
made
you can
myself
just-
some advanced monitors. Advanced monitors,
See
of
that
course.
deep spot over
light
there?
of color.
Just aim for the deep spot. Just slightly to the right of where you just went.
Dance
There you go.
monitors
That
are
probably did
nifty.
Now you just have to wait for the bob.
There you
Ooh,
are.
Neptune's making some fancy stuff here. Looking good,
Oh, Matta
guys.
says you can... How can Matt...
Yeah, you
Matta, can you
can.
hear us?
Yeah, he's watching my
Listening
stream.
to Soren stream.
Oh, okay. I was like,
He's
how's
just like,
Matta
you
hearing
know
us?
that. Yay.
So Matta, long time no talk. How
There
you
we
been?
go.
See, there you go. Got the show ready.
That looks alright. I might want to
Uh,
extend it, or maybe just make it 2x3.
Yeah, not that high.
Hi, Shadow.
Oh, it
Cool.
still hasn't even loaded for me yet.
Flash
Shadow
kick, Shadow
Dragon's
Dragon.
on the
Shadow,
server.
you having connection issues?
No, I just.
That might be
I
good.
just
I'm going to
Yeah.
stick with that for now. I'll be right back once I figure
Well,
out
you-
how I want this thing to output. Now. Alright, guys, so here's what I've got. You ready? Soren, go ahead and control the computer. Just reboot it, and it should start the program as soon as it reboots. And you can see the current portal destination and missed destinations are both NA. So go ahead and choose something there, and as soon as you choose it, it should update. So you are going to Neptune Pink's portal. Awesome. And when the portal closes, the monitor should also update to say NA.
Whoa.
That's pretty impressive.
Thank you. Not too shabby.
I have 2 T5 zombie shards now. Not counting the one that I gave to Richard G.
Oh, you know what? I had to fix a little bug.
Yeah, that's a little bug. It's fine. That's nifty.
It's not catching the portal close.
Guys, colors.
They've got colors.
I have a color, but not yet.
I will never have a color.
Yeah, I always colors is as long as I can change, do color settings, whatever. So I just use the colors to identify which ones from IRC and which ones aren't, whatever,
Cool.
in the
Fixed.
Forge IRC setting.
So that's how it works. You just use the computer to choose your destination, and it'll tell you the current destinations on the computer up top there. It should, for the most part, work pretty well. Basically. Yeah, there we go.
Yay!
Spiffy?
Indeed.
How do you handle the miscraft portals?
It's through the wall behind it.
How do you get out of the set when you hit plus if you don't want to enter in a destination? How do you get out of it?
You can
Yes.
type info in, and it asks for a confirmation.
Jaded, did you plant the tree
No.
down here, or is that
Everywhere.
So,
down at the bottom of the ravine thingy, or whatever this
No.
is you're digging in?
No, I'm
that's
working
awesome.
on getting down to the bottom slowly
I'm quite pleased with this build. I'm
while
thinking
taking
it's
Yeah,
out
it's really
all
cool.
the interesting resources at this level.
Oh, okay. I had
think
looked
that
down and
with
saw a
this
tree
amount
down
of
here.
Whew.
Saw a tree down here. I was like, did you do that?
Yes, I randomly plant a tree at the bottom of a ravine.
Yeah.
That so sounds like something I would do.
Yes,
I
it
should put a
does.
roof on this house now that I'm here.
You forgot some marble back here.
Have one
Yeah.
structure block back.
So, how do you,
Also-
how do
Did you just drop 3 chests? Oh, and you have a cat here that's about to jump off the edge.
I tell it which turtle to talk to based
Oh,
on
that's okay.
turtle
The
1,
back.
2, 3, 4. And if you look at turtle 1, which is the one closest to the entryway, it'll tell you I'm turtle 1. I didn't
Yeah,
program
well, I
turtles
get that,
2 through
but
4 yet.
like, say we have a buck we want to shove in here. How would you add a?
Your frequency would be a
I
threw a piece
3-digit
of ore
number,
at you. It's behind you. Where you're
and the 3-digit number would be the first digit would be the turtle number, and the next 2 digits would be the inventory slot.
I hear a bat.
Cool. So like
So
101 to 16, 200, 300, and 400.
yep. Cool. I'm gonna put those up like on signs or monitors.
Oh,
or
hi,
something in here.
skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton. Oh, he lived because of water.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like a
That's going
computer
way
or
down.
something and a sign, and just
Whoa.
it'll put instructions on here or something. Let me go do that real quick. And YouTube, I'll be back in a moment.
You have
So
to have
while
eight.
I've been writing code, these guys have been out here making this nifty bridge. Not too shabby looking. I like it.
Yes, it was very hardware compared to your. Okay.
I'm gonna go with signs just because I'm lazy and don't feel like writing a whole computer program to give instructions.
Yeah. What you could do is just. Actually, I need to figure out how to make a text file read properly on the screen.
Okay, I am recompiling a new Forge IRC now.
Yeah.
Should fix the couple of issues that we had.
After
The color
streaming-
issue with you, and also I'm fixing the weird nick change issue where it puts the colon in front when it shouldn't.
Awesome. Makes sense.
Alex, what are you doing?
Well, I think it also
Playing.
happens with disconnects.
You're just moving the ores from the bottom up.
I was bored.
Where is Alex? What's he doing?
Well, I'm trying to work it down to the bottom of this ravine, and instead she's moving the ores from the bottom up. The
She's
portal
just-
is-
She's just taking all the ores and
and
putting
moving them
to
up
the-
so I don't go down.
Are you guys having fun over there?
Apparently,
We are having.
I
Alex
don't
is
know.
being weird.
I
Yeah.
don't know where there is, but who cares?
About
Okay.
500 meters from Grumps.
I'm gonna make a few
I don't
Mistcraft
remember.
books, and I'll be right
my
back.
places. Yeah.
And we're back again. Added a couple books to my turtles over here, as you can see. And added to the screen here. I got rid of the numbers, telling you what portal numbers are going to and stuff, but I did add P's and D's. P standing for portal gun and D standing for dimension. So I should be able to travel to New Digger here by just choosing New Digger. And you'll see that it'll update the current destination up there is New Digger, and it opens the portal for me. And C to close the portal. And
Okay, I gotta test this because this would be interesting if it works.
Okay, I'm staring at a
Awesome.
chicken and it's not running around.
Oh, yeah? Now I need to add something else here. I want to go to New Digger. So, a bunch of people chilling on the server right now, by the way. How you guys doing? Y'all having fun?
Good.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a normal chicken either. Do we have like
It does
some...
work. It does.
Oh,
What's that?
damn word.
I'm coming. I'll show you.
Oh, what the? No, no, stay away. Stay away
Do we have
me.
like some new chicken texture that
No.
I don't remember or something?
Look what I have, guys.
I don't want to. No, no.
I'm a little concerned about what you might
Something
have,
just
Alex.
exploded.
She had a creeper.
I think Alex just exploded.
Yeah, she had a creeper in her gravity gun thing.
It works. I gotta go get another one.
No, you don't. No.
No, no!
We know in an upcoming version of Soul Shards, you're going to be able to make
Nah, you
creeper
just gotta
eggs,
put
the spawn eggs.
projectiles.
Oh.
Not the gumdrop buttons.
So you'll be able to
That
just
would
throw the
probably be
spawn
a
eggs.
terrible idea,
Maybe I
actually.
should make grenades.
No.
Oh,
well,
I know why.
Soul grenades.
Grenades out of creeper souls.
So like Elementum.
I'll call it a solely hand grenade.
Oh, what?
I like it.
Solely hang.
A solely hand grenade.
I like it. Yo,
Collecting 2,000 or was it no 1,000 Enderman souls to make the Enderman shard was hard enough. Trying to collect it for creepers.
creepers are
But
easy.
in
You just do
in
two
upcoming
shots with
version,
the.
it's going to be much easier to collect souls.
Yeah, I mean, you
Oh.
do two shots with the chainsaw and you
Why
kill
would
the
it be
creeper.
easier? I mean, they're already a little overpowered being able to make the T5s anyway.
Well, it's going to be just as difficult to get the T5 in the way of the number of souls you need, but there's going to be a tech tree, and you're going to progress through the tech tree, and in the higher tech items, which I'm adding, you will be able to create special swords that can be enchanted in such a way that you would get
I think it's
bonus
because the chunk's not loaded, Soren.
souls added to your shard when you kill mobs.
So
I think-
he's
oh,
standing over there, so it should be loaded.
Set up. Block. Oh, you're throwing blocks now?
No, I'm putting blocks back that I accidentally pulled up.
I just see one go flying off in the distance. Just like
So what does
That's not
D stand for, Direwolf? I think I missed that.
dimension.
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 Yeah. I got the M, but
Why does this not...
Yeah, I would have gone for like P for portal and M for mist, but whatever.
Yeah, I could probably change that. It's like, you know, one character change in the code. Hey, Soren, come here and stand on... Oh, you know what? This is a receiver, not a transmitter. There's your problem. Direwolf is an idiot. Wow. It's kind of late, and I'm making stupid mistakes now.
we do it all the time. What?
Lovely portal there. Whoever put that there.
I feel like it might have been Neptune or Shadow. Probably Neptune.
No, I didn't.
Whoa! Woo!
Hey, Soren.
Yeah.
Got some glowstone I could borrow?
I might. Put me down and figure out which. Yeah, I don't.
I don't know, like a handful. 4, technically, is all I need.
Okay, yeah. Dust or blocks?
Dust.
Got it. You're
Oh, thank you, Soren. You're the best.
I know. Yeah, I need to check my
So,
chat.
How stable do we think this server is, kind of, at the moment?
How stable are you?
I think it's pretty stable.
User disconnected.
Planning on making a fairly large computer program, and it should be able to like pick up where it left off from. But you know, if the
concerned.
server isn't
Adequate?
isn't going down every 5 minutes, that would be helpful.
Perhaps try to, you know, lighten the load of this computer program. It should be fine.
It's a
Shadow?
Well, my program.
Shadow, why
wouldn't
don't you have
be-
a bacon gun?
So playing with the restart command on the server is not a good idea while you're doing that, Todd?
Yeah.
Like, I purposely chose these colors because I'm like, nobody's gonna have this color.
What
Here,
color?
no, shit,
Everybody
okay.
uses
Yes, I
that.
do.
That's the color I use.
And I just happen to have it like on me while you're testing it too.
What
Hey.
colors? What? Huh?
The
who
colors that
has-
he's using for this design are red and yellow, and I have the red and yellow portal gun on me.
Fair warning, I'm streaming, and Dire's recording. So.
Yeah. Who has been visiting my house lately?
Not
I don't
ties
know.
to the duck.
Because there are lots and lots of holes in the mountain.
Oh, was I not
Hey,
supposed to
I'm
do that?
nowhere near you.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, thank-
It wasn't me.
It wouldn't be.
Alright, so
jaded
as long as
anyway,
I
you
don't
just got on.
accidentally step on that, I might accidentally step on that.
Thinking maybe it might be Enderman. Is they're getting a whole bunch of dirt somewhere and leaving it in my base as presents.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just-
that's another thing that's coming up in Soul Shards probably. There's going to be a way to modify the behavior of mobs within a range of those little towers. So you will be able to use a soul modifying block to make it so that Endermans within range of your tower can't pick up blocks.
Nice.
We make it so that they'll swarm.
So that they'll what?
So that like they'll swarm and then it'll be easier to gather shards or souls rather.
You know, I wouldn't mind if like that game mode was set for the whole server. It's a pretty annoying feature.
Hey,
Well, but
What?
the problem is, if you set that game mode, then withers won't blow up stuff either, and they become like 20,000 times easier to kill.
Shadow, do you think you
They're
can make
easy to
something
kill
that's
anyway.
Oh,
Something
is that
that's-
all the same? You can't separate Enderman picking stuff up from
I don't think so, no.
explosions? That's...
Shadow,
Yeah.
do you think it would be feasible to make the opposite of a spawning block? So instead of spawning Enderman, you have it so it can't spawn an Enderman in
Yes,
that
I
range?
believe so, and I have that planned as well.
That'll
In
work.
fact, I'm also, basically, I don't know if you guys have all seen the little preview video that I made with those nifty towers that float and spin.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
What, adds
well,
nowhere else to
those
it?
are going to be multi-purpose,
That'll prevent
and there's going to be
accidental
blocks that you put around them, and you connect them, and depending on what block you put, the tower does something different. And there's going to be, hopefully, one that will slowly change an area up to a maximum determined by the amount of charge in the tower into another biome. And there's probably also going to be ones that just prevent spawn. But you'll also, if you really want to, you could just change to the Mushroom Island biome.
Basement of
But it
So-
won't convert blocks, so you got to be careful. But it won't convert unnatural blocks. It'll only convert dirt, stone, and sand and gravel.
So is it basically what the terraformer does?
No, the terraformer just converts blocks. This will literally change the biome of the area it converts to the biome that you want.
Could have sworn
That's weird.
that did
That
that as
did.
well. But...
At least
Nope.
not for a
Yeah,
while.
Terraformer doesn't change the biome, just the block.
Must have just been my imagination.
Plus,
They
you will
worded
be
it
able
so it
to
does.
put blaze
Ah.
souls in as charge in order to get a nether biome. So if you set it up in the overworld with a tower and enough souls attached and a large enough biome
It was working properly.
from conversion, then guests will start spawning, as far as I know.
Sounds like fun. I think they do. And pigmen. They
Definitely.
probably be like how another Mistcraft age works, I imagine.
Nice.
By the way, I don't know if it was intentional, Shadow, but did you know that if you have a T5 skeleton shard, you take it into the nether, it starts making wither skeletons?
Yes, that was not intentional, and I knew about it like the moment it started happening. And I mean, like, that was never my intention, but the way Mojang did wither skeletons and zombie villagers was just like the derpiest thing I've ever seen, and that's why it happened.
Also still recording.
It's cool. I just said derpy.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, you know, like you knew I was recording you.
Basically, with every single mob in the game, up until 1.4, every mob has its own class. So what I can do is I can check and see what the class is of the mob that you killed, like the coding class. And that's how the soul shard determines what goes into it. But when they added wither skeletons and zombie villagers, they literally used the exact same class as normal skeletons and normal zombies, and just changed 1 byte worth of variable in order to determine whether it is a zombie villager or a wither skeleton. And so my code just assumes that when you kill a wither skeleton, you're just killing a skeleton. And when it spawns a skeleton and has a chance to be a wither skeleton in the nether.
If you were to somehow put the zombie spawner in place, you could spawn zombie villagers that you could then convert back into villagers.
Remember, guys, I have a purposeful delay
you can
there
do
on
that.
my program.
My zombie spawners from Tier 5 Zombie Shard some of those zombies should spawn as zombie villagers.
Which could then be converted.
Yes, and then you could turn them into villagers with weakness and a golden apple.
Do you know what the chances for a zombie to be a zombie villager?
I do not know what the chances are. However, I will tell you this: in either the next version of Soul Shards or the one after that, that behavior is going to be different. You are going to have to kill a zombie villager in order to get a zombie villager's soul, and the same with wither skeletons. You won't be able to just put your regular skeleton shard in the nether and get wither skeletons. It won't work.
Nice.
Okay.
I like that.
But you'll be able to kill wither skeletons and bring your soul shard to the overworld and have an overworld wither skeleton spawn.
Is that gonna
Also,
affect
guys,
the
I don't know if you noticed this, but
skeleton
Ender
spawner
chests
we
got a
have
little
right now?
buff. Ender chests are back to a normal
that
chest
will
size.
be a regular skeleton spawner.
It's a config option, actually. Hooray for config options.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of like leaving the recording
skulls
running right
already.
now because I know you guys are talking about some upcoming mod changes and stuff. And I thought,
Yeah, I don't mind if people know about anything that I talk about on TeamSpeak having to do with any of my mods. It's okay for people to know.
Cool, Shadow.
Yeah, no, the spawners are really nice, but do you have any plans of the spawners having need them to be recharged?
Actually, that's originally how the mod started. It started with you place a cage and you put a shard in it, and it spawns a certain number of mobs dependent upon how charged up your soul shard was, and it slowly goes down, and the higher the tier is, the more you get out of it per kill. But I got complaints left and right from everyone saying that they hate that mechanic and they think that makes the entire mod completely useless. So now, instead, the lower tier spawners just spawn really, really slow, and the higher tier ones spawn really fast, but they're all permanent.
We'll have to replace this blocks
okay.
in here.
There will be a new, this is way, way future. I don't, if I get ETA questions on this, my answer will always be I have no idea. But at some point in the far, far future, I plan on having a special spawner called a chaos spawner, and that will not be permanent. That will use what I'm going to call chaos energy, and as it spawns, it's going to spawn random things depending on what you got your chaos energy from, and that will not be permanent.
It'll spawn random things? Like random
well,
mobs?
it's semi-random. What it spawns will be based on a number of things, weighed probably by where the chaos spawner is, and what you got your chaos energy from, which is basically an energy that you get from just various techniques involving souls and some other things I'm adding to the mod. That's going to be pretty cool. And so, for instance, I can go and kill all kinds of Endermen and creepers and zombies. But if I don't really kill any skeletons to get my chaos energy, then the chances of the chaos spawner spawning skeletons is significantly lower. But all the stuff that you killed a bunch of, it will spawn random between those things.
Alright guys, and we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Alright guys, getting ready to wrap up this episode, so I'm pretty happy with my portal room that I made. The computer controlling it is neat, and yeah. So this is Direwolf20 signing off on episode 69. Hope you enjoyed checking it out, and take it easy.